It's Alex, and this is another day, and I'm here with Jessie, and I'm here to put some primer on the paint. Not the paint, sorry, the rust killer. So we look under here. I treated all this with all rust killer because it all looked like that over there. Ugh. Gross. So this has all been treated with the rust killer. It's all gone off now. So I need to sort of sand this down. I'm going to try and use a bit of wire wool because Graham's got an abundance of it. Let's have a little go. Just here. Yeah, that's what we want. That'll just scuff the area up, ready for the primer to stick. So I'll go through it all with this wire wool, just to scuff it up. And then I'll use the degreaser we've got, or the panel wipe. Give it all a wipe to get rid of any dust, because as you can see there's plenty of it. And yeah, we can get some primer on these bits. Over here there's something going on. I'm not sure what it is. I've got a horrible feeling it's brake fluid, but I don't know how it's made its way down here. There's little droplets. I don't quite know what's going on. I really need to get rid of that master cylinder because that is definitely leaking. So that's another job today. I need to get this master cylinder off. So I think I'll get paint put on these bits today, up here, where there's definitely no brake fluid, and get this master off, and that'll keep me busy today. Right, I have made a decision. I was going to spray paint underneath the bits that I treated. I was going to put etch primer on and then some stone chip, but I thought about it, and there's a couple of reasons why, and I'll explain. I've thought about it and I've decided to hand paint it. I've got a new can of here. It's actually Graham's. Sorry, Graham. I'll get you another can. Smooth black hammerite. It's direct to rust paint, and you can just slap it on. And to be honest, Jessie's not a show car, even though she goes to a lot of shows. I'm not looking for an amazing finish underneath. I just want it to be protected. I want the rust to go away. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to brush paint so I can get in all the little nooks and crannies and get a good layer of this paint on there just to protect it. Now, I've got to address that brake fluid leak on the main chassis rail, so I'm not painting that today, but I'll paint the underneath of the floor and the step and everything. And it's probably better for my health as well, rather than having the spray all in this confined unit here. So I'm going to brush paint it. Sorry, but I must degrease it first. I mean, you can get quite a nice finish with the brush if you're careful. I keep getting splodges on my face, so that's the joy of painting upside down, isn't it? It is quicker if you use spray cans, but you don't really get a thick enough coverage. You have to do a lot of coats, whereas I think 2 coats of this and it'll be enough, really. You can push it all into the bits of old welding that's up there. Yeah. Oh, uh-oh. I've just dunked my hair in the can of paint. I've got paint in my hair. Yeah. It's a bit there, I think. Oops. Oh. I'm going to get covered in this, aren't I? Whew. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected to do all those bits and bobs. I know it looks shit, but it's fine. It's fine. It's better than this shit. Better than it looking like that, isn't it? All right. So that's just one coat of the Hammerite on there. Oh, looks like I've headbutted that. Oh well, it's probably in my hair. As I say, I can't do this chassis rail at the minute because there is evidence of brake fluid still being there for some reason. So yeah, I really need to get this, try and get this master cylinder off now. I'm not looking forward to that. It looks horrible. It looks like I've got to take a split pin out here to get this pin out, to get this arm off. And then there's 3 bolts here. And I think the worst is going to be these pipes here. They don't look like they're going to be pleasant. We'll have a go. I've got a bucket because fluid's going to come out of here, isn't it? Ooh, that's come undone easily. That's good. That's smaller size. What's this, 13? Oh, oh, it's moving. Now, the reservoir's about half full of fluid. So, I think this one nearest, well, the one I'm undoing now, I think that's going to be the reservoir. So let's see what fluid we get. Oh, it's starting to weep. Some horrible looking fluid. Ugh. Be careful not to get paint all over me. I'm dreading this because I'm dreading bleeding it. But all this horrible fluid's got to come out of these pipes, haven't they? So let's just get it out. Ugh. I was going to siphon out the reservoir, but I can't find a syringe here, which is annoying. Oh, it's starting to drip somewhere. Can't believe it's coming undone though. I didn't expect that. Oh, this looks like horrible fluid coming out of here. Poor car. Let me go and get a rag. Brake fluid is nasty stuff. It's highly corrosive, but it is soluble. So that's why you should change the brake fluid every now and then, every couple of years maybe, because it can get water in and then it's not as good as it should be. And that's water just from condensation really. Oh, it's pouring now. Oh, there we go. Nice. So yeah, if you get brake fluid on anything really, be it paintwork, even your tools, wipe it off quick, or wash it off. Just wash it off with water. Wow, certainly pouring out of there, isn't it? Suppose I better undo the other one. can't believe they're coming undone. Here we go. Jessie no longer has working brakes. And soon she'll no longer have leaking brakes, which is nice. Wow, can't get over that they undid. Fantastic. Now I've got to try and get these 3 nuts undone somehow. Don't really know what size they are. 13. I know I'm using metric because I didn't bring the Jessie size tools with me. It's between a 13 and a 14, whatever that is. I don't know how tight they're going to be. Do you think they'll come undone with a 14? Oh no, I don't want to risk rounding them off. Let me see what I can find. There might be something in her toolkit. I'll tell you what, I should have shown you that the struggle is real. Okay, the actual size of the bolts are 1/4 Whitworth, and I only have this one spanner here, and it's a double ender, so it's got 5/16 at the other side. That is all I've got in 1/4 Whitworth, and that is between 13mm and 14mm. So I've just seen her run in the paint. Now the nearest I can get, well, let's just say I cracked that one off with 1/4 Whitworth spanner. I cracked that one off with this spanner, but it started to round off. So I managed to get a 13mm spanner on there to finish that one off. You can see. But this one at the back, I could not get a spanner on. It had to be a socket on an extension. So luckily, the 14mm socket has worked. But oh my goodness. It is tight in there, I must say. And just pulling this split pin out of here, which is coming out really easily. I'm going to say this spring's probably going to try and ping off, isn't it? Hang on, let me try and pop you down here. I don't really know what you can see, to be honest, but you can see when the spring pings off in my face. Oh, I see, that's nice and easy. That can just hang. That's good. What about this? Is the pedal thingamabob going to go flying? I just pushed. I pulled that, and it's pumping the fluid out of the master. Which is probably a good thing, really. Get the fluid out of there. Gross. Okay, let's put me back down here. Hello. Let's see if we can get this pin out of here then, without too much hassle. Oh, that's good. That's nice. So it's the second hole on there, not the lower hole. Not that you can see or understand what I'm on about. Oh, no pin! I've got it. See, there's 2 holes in the pedal lever. This came out of this hole. I don't know how important that is. I shall put the rod back where I found it. It looks like this rod's adjustable as well. Oh, excuse me yawning. Yeah, I haven't really got to that bit yet. I've never changed a master cylinder before. Should be exciting, isn't it? But I'm not fitting the new one today, so you'll have to wait for another day on that one. Oh, brake fluid going everywhere. Good job I didn't paint that chassis. Last bolt coming out now. So we should be able to slide the master out with its massive rod. Right, that's out. Here she comes. Oops. Ah. Bless it. Oof. Okay, so it looks like I've got to get this nipple out of here because that's not on the new one. And that's the out hole, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Did you see it? There's still loads of fluid in there. That's why the man said when I bought this, he said make sure you prime the master, so get lots of fluid in here, and I guess do what I'm doing here, pump it through. It's a shame because it still works, this. But it was leaking, so that means under this boot there's a seal in here. Yeah, it looks like there's a circlip in there, and there'll be a seal behind that, and it was that was leaking. Now, I have got a seal kit. Even the rubber boot's alright. It's a little bit starting to go there. But I reckon this will live on, you know, this master. It just needs the seal kit put in it. But apparently this big nut here is a pain to get off. I was going to try and crack it off while it was still bolted to the chassis, but I didn't get round to it, and I thought, well, there's no point really, because, well, I don't need this master. So I might have a go with it. I might put a seal kit in it and sell it on. I don't know. Or I might just sell it with the seal kit and just let someone else have the problem. But for now, I need to get this off and work out how to get this lever off. I'm not sure how that comes off, to be honest. No idea. So the new master cylinder came with this sticking out of it. But the old master cylinder had this sticking out of it. And there doesn't seem to be any way of unscrewing this, only this, which is no good for us. So I've used a pair of pliers because I can't find any circlip pliers here. So I've just used some long nose mole grips that I got the split pin out with. And I managed to get the push rod out of the old master here. It was just in there like a little circlip holding that in, basically. And there's no seal or anything there. The seal must be further inside. So what I need to do is try and get this out so we can fit this one on. And as you can see, I've cleaned it up a little bit. It was a bit crusty. But I'm struggling to get a grip on it without the proper circlip pliers, which is very annoying. But we'll get there in the end, and we'll get this push rod put onto this master. And then I've got the little nipple out of that. Which is here. Got that one out of there. That came undone with a little bit of a fight. But I would like to replace the copper washer. And again, I can't find any here. So I'll have to put a little list together that I need to get the copper washer, some red rubber grease, and some circlip pliers. Because I can't see any in Graham's workshop. But I'm going to pack up now, really. I might clean that brake fluid off the chassis and let that sort of dry overnight. I'll have to come back again and do some more work. Anyway, I better go because there's only 3% left on my camera. So thanks for watching. Sorry it was a bit of a short video, but we'll come back to the master fitting and bleeding on another video. So thanks for watching. Bye.
driver!